We're all looking for something rock solid, something you can count on, especially when you're talking about construction. We've got a couple of experts here to talk about it. Welcome everyone to the Your Little Castle Show. The world is a small place. St. Louis is so well connected. It's just really interesting how you get to know everybody in St. Louis. And we started talking. I said, I'm familiar with that last name, Twardowski. Did I say Dow? Yeah. And I know your sister, Tanya. Yeah. And then your brother. Now, we got the whole family here. So welcome to the studio. We have the, I'm going to put up on the screen here for everybody. But this is Luke and that's Ryan Smithers. Both of you are the owners of the Rock Solid construction company. You're the Rock Solid Builders, STL.com, 636-628-7842. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
Well, I know Dawn, I sent her on a mission to find experts that we can highlight that are doing a good job in the community. And she found you guys, did a little research, and you guys have it well together. We got a lot of great work we're going to show you today, some great reviews you guys have put together. But we want to pick your brains a little bit and talk about the St. Louis market and how do you build, and you got your cabinetry and everything that you need. You guys brought in some great samples. Look at that. But it's pretty neat to see somebody's on the ball. With that, we're going to have a shout out to our sponsors, Carroll House Furniture, because you like nice things in your little castle. That could have been built by the guys at Rock Solid here. The owners are in the building, and how often do we need to have some great construction, and you want to have something that lasts for a long time and looks great. So with that, we'll dive right in. Give me a little bit of the background here, guys. What led you each here, and how long have you been involved in construction? Start off with you, Ryan.
We, grew up around it. My grandfather was an architect. He actually designed the new Union Station. My uncle owned his own construction business. So we were introduced to construction basically our whole lives. I would say for the last 10 years, I've really been in the industry and learning how to build.
Yeah, well, given that kind of the background you got there, that makes things a little bit exciting because you've got kind of a family history there, if you will, and boy, that brings it back together. Luke, give me your background a little bit. How long have you been doing this?
Same thing. Grew up around it. My dad was a carpenter, and so I was always around it with him. And I wanted to do other things. I went to college and tried to venture into other career paths, but I just found it was something I was really good at, and it's something I could build upon and grow in a little bit faster pace, but also really take care into something and do something I was passionate about.
Yeah, so if you get good at construction, it's a great industry to be in because your people absolutely have to have homes, places to live, so you'll always have a job, and people will pay to have good quality work, and so it's a good place to be in. I see some of my buddies that have been in construction for a long time. I'm like, I see they're doing well, and they've got a lot of happy families and customers that they've worked with over the years. What was it that you feel led you there to start off with? Was it because of the family background, or what is it that kind of got you going and you decided this is the long term you wanted it to do?
First initially it was definitely seeing my family be successful in this career and seeing how much they enjoyed it. But I just really enjoyed the craft. I like something it's kind of like an art project for me, it's so I was able to again just be passionate about it and put a lot into it.
Makes sense. Yeah, you've got the passion. They say you'll never work a day in your life if you do what you love, right? With that, tell me a little bit. Where's your background? Same kind of story. Give me a little bit about you. A little different path for you, obviously.
Yeah.
But tell me, Ryan.
Yeah. So I grew up around it, but I did go a different direction. I became an operator, and I worked for Bobcat of St. Louis, working on heavy machinery. Did that for a number of years, and then I was able to build my own house and I was reminded during that process of how much I love to actually do carpentry. So at that point, I stopped working at Bobcat and I started this company.
Okay, yeah. So when you're building your own house, yeah, that's a good impetus behind something that might say, "Hey, I can do this,"
Yeah.
and they probably save quite a bit of money then too, because we know a lot of that
Yeah.
construction and labor that goes into building a house. Those are two good stories that kind of led together. But what's it like working with each other as family, as brothers? Who wants to tackle that one?
I'll let you go for it.
Oh, me. It's been good. You know, Luke had started his own company at one point, and I had started my company, and we combined companies probably about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Two years ago, and I already kind of had some traction, had a bunch of jobs coming in under my business name, so we just kind of went with that, and it's been good. I think in this industry, you need somebody that you can trust, and you need somebody that's going to do good quality work. And Luke is a amazing carpenter. So.
Luke, a little bit of pressure there. You've done well though. Tell me, this has worked out well. What do you enjoy most about working with your brother?
To be honest, working with family is always a challenge. I've done it before. I've been in other businesses.
Right, yeah.
I have other siblings that I've been in business with, and it doesn't always end badly, but it creates a lot of friction, especially when you're working with family, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, me and Ryan don't have that friction. We might get on each other's nerves a little bit,
Okay.
but we just do really well together. We respect each other, and we respect each other's craftsmanship too. Like I trust him to do a job well. He trusts me to do a job well, and at the end of the day, everything always works out for us, and we're happier being together. So
There you go. Well, if you can find a good business partner, that is something that is so difficult for everybody. I've been through a few of those myself, and but if it happens to be somebody you're related to and you can work through that, there's a little bit more of a commitment there. There's a little bit. That's why I think it makes it difficult, because you're like, I can't just tell him to go away. He's still my brother, you know. But obviously you guys have made that work, and it's a good commitment you have made with each other to make this work. Mm-hmm. And like I said, we're going to show off a lot of the reviews and other things that people have said that are very nice about the work they're doing together. Tell me about the team. Now, how many people are involved? Is it the two of you and you contract out, or how do you develop and do all the work that's necessary for all the construction you do?
Right now, it's just the two of us doing on site every day. We do have electricians, plumbers, all that stuff.
Right.
You know, obviously, we're pulling permits on jobs and whatnot. But we're in the motions of adding to our team right now, for sure. So we're getting close to growing a little bit further than what we are right now.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a good strategy, because you only need two people to kind of run the whole program, but you got to bring in the right contractors and the right people that you work with to make get the job done.
Right.
And is that kind of that also cuts costs, is it too? Because you got a lot of people on payroll, then you've got quite a bit more overhead. Have you seen that's been true, Ryan?
Yeah, I think, and he forgot to mention, we do have another team member, which is my wife. She actually put together the website. She does a lot of the social media stuff.
Okay.
So that's a huge help. But yeah, I mean, I think growing slowly and making sure that your finances are in a good spot really is going to help the company be here long term. And then it also allows us to pass on the savings to our customer, which is super important.
I like that. Yeah. How often do people say, "I'll just add it to the overhead. We'll just add a little more cost." And people, it's a competitive world out there. You want to make sure you've got the best pricing available.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the big guys, come just kind of bowl everything over. You can come in and say, "Hey, we're going to be very specific, very detailed, and make sure that these things get done correctly." Tell me then, with that, I'll start off with you this time, Luke. What is about this fuels your passion? It makes you wake up every day. This is you've committed to this. Now you've gone to business with your brother. What drives you every day to do this?
Well, like I said, it's kind of like an art project to me. Like just taking somebody's vision or even building upon what they want and creating something in their home that they're going to absolutely love and cherish. And I get to have so much fun with these things too, because we do a lot of custom work and stuff like that. It's just, for me, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy going to work every day and doing a craft.
Right. Yeah, that's it. It is a craft, but a very important one that a lot of people, they need a place to live, and you get to build beautiful houses. I'll show off some of the work Ryan, same true for you?
Yeah, I really love interacting with the customers, seeing their vision come to life.
Right.
You know, I know the customers, a lot of people, they work a long time to save and for their projects, and then we're able to give them something within their price point and quality work at a good price, and something that's going to last a long time.
But keys for success, everybody. I got the pencil here for a reason. Write these things down. Good quality that's going to last for a long time, and you want to have, that's what everybody's looking for, and things we need to put together. I'm just going to flash up on the screen. You've got a 5.0 on the reviews side of everything. Where did I put that window at? I saw it there. We'll bring that up over the second half here, but there it is, actually, on the wall. No, that's your Facebook page, and I've got so much information about you guys out there that we've got good information about you. I will bring that up as I show off our second. We'll come back from our break here. We have a lot of fun community stuff we get to partake, and want to share a little bit of the fun. We went down to spring training this year, everybody. And spring training is always fun for the Cardinals. The question is, Cowboy, what are they going to do? How are they going to do this? Are the Cardinals going to be good this year? Tell me what's going on. I made a few phone calls. I had a couple conversations. We'll share with you a little bit about the fun we had down at spring training.
All right, we've got Matt, Scarlett, Aaron, and Violet all here. Did I get them right? That's right.
Yeah.
All right. They're the Reeves family.
That's right.
Hey, my buddy Brian Reeves. Where you at, man? Brian played some baseball. Must be related somehow.
Yeah.
Matt, tell me, what do you like to hear about the spring training? at Cardinals?
Peak baseball experience. If you love baseball, spring training's the place to be.
Yeah.
There it is. What about you?
I just love the "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" song.
Oh, yeah.
Take me
And-
out to the ball,
And we
Scarlett.
get the ball sign.
Oh,
We got
Scarlett.
Newt.
Yeah, new bar this year. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Thank
So
you, Lars.
Newt's here. All right.
Just
Aaron, what do
I
you-
like that it's more intimate and you can be closer to the field and the players are all excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that,
The
Violet.
weather's also really nice, and I like how nobody's ever stressed because it's just spring training. you
That's
know?
right. We were losing
Everybody's-
today, but go ahead. But we had fun anyway.
We
Yeah.
still had fun.
We did,
All right,
yeah.
you guys. Well, how many times have you been down to spring training?
This is number two. This is number two for us. Hopefully, second of many.
There we go.
Yeah. How about you?
Annual. This is like my fourth time down here,
Nice.
third in a row. We did once back in the day. Brought Dad down here. Dad's up in baseball heaven now, and we come down every year.
bless him.
But yeah, baseball
Are you
gave us.
St. Louis?
I'm a St. Louis. I'm the Cardinal Cowboy in St. Louis.
You are? Do you still live there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Have you
nice.
seen me running around there?
Yes.
Okay. There
Just
we go.
making sure you're still there.
That's me. That's right. Still in St. Louis. All right, everybody. On the count of three, let's go Cardinals.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's go Cardinals!
Giddy up.
His name is Carter Rethwich, but in St. Louis, he's known as the Cardinal Cowboy. He's a well-known fixture in the stands at sporting events in the Gateway City. He's one of its greatest cheerleaders, a super fan like no other. When he makes his rounds at almost every home game, he shares his love for sports with the rest of fandom with a smile, a cheer, some positive encouragement, and lots of selfies and pics. But the Cardinal Cowboy was born of a tragic incident. Rethwich was an aspiring athlete in high school and college. He dreamed of playing in the big leagues, but those dreams ended when he and 3 of his college friends were hit with a devastating crash by a 5-time drunk driver. One of his best friends died. Carter suffered a critical head injury. The trauma put him in a coma for 6 days. The doctors said he was never expected to function again. Those expectations never came true. He fought back and finished college. He was determined to prove the doctors wrong. Among other inspirations, it was his love of baseball that kept him going. And from his near-death experience, the Cardinal Cowboy emerged. His goal in life became to inspire others with positivity despite the odds, to help people believe in themselves and achieve their dreams.
So after my coma, I realized that it was up to me if I was going to accomplish my goals, if I was going to reach my dreams. Despite what the naysayers would say, the people that were discouraging me, like they do everyone, it's up to me if I'm going to make it. Don't listen to the naysayers. It's up to you. You decide whether you're going to succeed, whether you're going to reach your goals. Dream, and then always, always chase your dreams. Never give up. Giddy up. Hey, we're looking for the small business owners and leaders in our community to be on our show. This is the Your Little Castle show. We air 3 times a week, every week on ABC, and we would like to put somebody you know, or maybe it's you, who's a business owner to be on our show. You'll sit right here in our guest chair, right here, sitting here talking to us. We're going to put on the wall your website and everything about you and highlight you as a leader. Fill out the form you see here on our website. It's bigleagues.com. And if you go to bigleagues.com, fill out this form. It takes just a couple seconds. And you can even schedule yourself right here. Schedule yourself to be on the show. And there is no charge for us to record you. There's no charge to be in the studio. Check it out if you would like to be on. Fill out the form again, bigleagues.com. This is where we can turn any interview into a series of clips. Check that out. Go to bigleagues.com. Well, everybody, we are back, and I appreciate you staying tuned with us. I did have on the wall. I told you I had it out there, but you put up here on our wide angle shot. There it is. I just didn't have it expanded, so I was like, I see a piece of it. What am I seeing there? But that's, you can see over there a 5.0 reviews, 11 of them from people that are very happy with the work that you guys have done. So tell me, guys, what's it like having people, not even ain't nobody less than a 5.0? That's got to make you feel good. Who wants to tell me about how you've developed that and how you earn those? Ryan?
Yeah, sure. I think it's all about the craftsmanship and making things to where the customer is going to be happy and having their vision come to life. And then also, I would say each one of my clients has, as we work on their project, they become family. You learn a lot about a person whenever you're working in their house every day.
We get to, people are every day. This is where they live and breathe, and you've got to come in there. So is it mostly remodeling, new construction? Tell me a little bit more about the projects you've got going on. Luke, give me a little more.
We mostly do a lot of remodeling. We do have possibly a couple opportunities for some new builds coming up, which will be exciting. Ryan's done a build. He built his own house and all that. But most of our time is filled with remodels, kitchens and baths, our cabinetry that we sell. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, well, I could tell you that's why the question I was leading towards there was when you're in somebody's house while they're living there and you're having to do the construction around them that you're talking about, you really do get to know people a little bit, right? Yeah. And when there's an issue or something you got to put down the drop clause or the plastic paper or whatever it is. These are when you get to know people. Say, hey, we're going to be in here a little bit working on this. What's the average project take you guys? I mean, it can range from 2 days to 6 weeks, or what do you guys typically do for, say, if I'm doing a kitchen remodel?
Our kitchens take anywhere from usually 4 to 6 weeks for us to, or 3 to 6, right?
Yeah, I would say three to six.
For us to complete.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good time frame, but by the time they come out of it, they've got a house that looks new and a brand new situation where they've got a new value too, because a lot of people do. I did have my mortgage license for a long time. Got some people want me to renew that, but literally, like, when you evaluate a house, you look at that kitchen and be like, okay, here's a kitchen that was worth, $7,000 before you got in there. Now it's worth $35,000.
Oh, absolutely. We have customers after we're done with their project, they'll have their home reappraised, and it jumps up $100,000 after a $40,000-$50,000 remodel.
Right.
It's crazy. So.
Okay, there you go. That's what we're talking about. This is the kind of stuff you get to bring to the table here. Let's do a little cost analysis though. But as we're kind of getting down that path, when people are doing these kinds of construction, they literally have to consider. I mean, they can cut corners, they can do it the cheap way, and that usually comes back on them. Is that true? But why would you encourage somebody to do these kinds of upgrades? And because of the value you add, and just the ease for their life. Now they have a functional kitchen, where their kitchen was kind of dilapidated before. Give me a little bit why people do make the decision to do these things. Start off with you there, Ryan.
I believe that we all want something that we can appreciate, and a lot of us now too. Actually, you want to take this one?
Yeah, go ahead. Expand upon
the. Can you repeat your question? I'm so sorry.
Why is it that somebody should take the time to invest in something like this? And what are the mistakes that they make because they want to cut corners, they don't want to do it right, Yeah, I kind of beat it around there. My fault.
Yeah.
But
Well,
good reasons to do these things.
everybody wants a project done at the lowest cost possible, but everybody wants the quality, and the two just don't mix great. So, for people need to, or it's more of a get in and present them with something that's within their budget, but also that accomplishes their vision, but we're giving them the best product without cutting those corners. And sadly to say, when we walk in and we tear out a kitchen, 90% of the time, corners have already been cut and we're fixing things. And so now we're repairing a person's home and, making things right that weren't even right before, electrical issues, whatever it is. So we're in a way, we're repairing the house. I don't want to say rehabilitating it, but we're giving the person the quality they deserved when they bought the home. Whether it was the builder or another contractor who messed it up, we're trying to make it right for them.
Yeah, often is the case because you talked about it's important to find a good contractor because a lot of guys, they say, oh yeah, give us some money up front, and then they take off with the money and you never hear from them again. It doesn't happen that often, but we've heard those horror stories. And so to have high quality stuff that looks great, and show off a little bit here if we want. Who wants to hold up a little bit of the cabinetry you've got here? This is some good looking stuff, and when we can actually hold up and see, let me see if there we go. Wow, that's all right. So tell me a little about this particular cabinet. This is real wood. I mean, this is real stuff.
Absolutely. This is from one of our lines from Woodland Cabinetry. This is a white oak quarter sawn door. It's inset in the frame. This is pretty fancy, but it's one of my favorites. I love white oak, and the quarter sawn is really pretty. It's got this worming in the wood. Basically, the wood's milled a completely different way. And it's all solid, and we do our cabinets out of full plywood boxes and all that stuff. And these come with the Cadillac of cabinet hardware too, so they come with the bloom glides, soft close, all that stuff.
Okay, yeah. So it's got that push and it just goes.
Absolutely.
Slamming cabinet doors. We've heard that. No, that doesn't. Good quality stuff here, and so then this will definitely add to the value of a home versus what they have historically. We've all seen the orange cabinets. Some tan, I don't know what the color they were trying to come up with was, but these are high quality and real solid wood, and you can see where they finished that. Looks great. Yeah. Ryan, is this the stuff you enjoy? Hold that one up for me if you would, because I want to go back to our wide. There we go. All right, tell me about this one.
Yeah, so we have a variety of hickory, oak,
okay,
and then alder here, and this is what I would call our rustic. So you're going to see a lot of the knotting in this. So we typically will do this in a kitchen. You might want to do an accent. Maybe your island will be in this, and then you might do white uppers or something is what we're seeing a lot of.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. And that's the last panel you got there. And that's when you say white uppers, it's this kind of
do a painted, yeah.
Painted,
okay.
Painted finish there.
These are just a few of our samples. We have plenty more kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, that's the kind of this more as everybody wants. I mean, you got a great variety here, but there's a lot of more traditional people are like want the white, off white. It looks great.
Correct, and we offer 3 different cabinet lines. So a variety of prices. They're all great quality. Anything from your semi to complete custom, but they're all solid wood. They're all soft closing, but it's a good product no matter what you go with, and we're going to be able to get you into that price point that you're comfortable with.
Okay, now we're talking, everybody. So we got about 3 minutes left here, but a few more questions. So why should somebody choose you guys? What is it that really sets you guys apart? Obviously, you guys have got the brother thing going here, so you can help each other and always be accountable, but working in a good system you guys have put together, what really sets you guys apart?
Well, whenever we have a customer choose us, because we're competing against other people, for us, they really become a priority. Once we start a job, we're both there until that job's completed. So many times we've seen, and I've worked for other companies too, where the companies stretch out their schedule. They're gonna throw multiple jobs in a week or in a month, and it just creates too much difficulty on giving the customer the best time frame and getting their project complete. So priority is a huge thing for us, and it's a big thing for our customers, and we've seen it work well.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Ryan, you're with that? Is that's the game changer for you guys?
Yeah, that's exactly. Whenever I we started this company, that was my vision. I've been in the shoes of the customer that a contractor comes in, they start a project, and then they jump to another project. So then you're living in conditions where you don't have a finished kitchen.
A half-baked house.
Yeah, and that's frustrating. So when I started this, that was really the vision. It's already frustrating enough having your kitchen torn up. So we want to make this process as easy on our customers as possible.
Rock Solid Builders, make it solid. Rock Solid Builders, STL.com, 636-628-7842. We have some experts in the building. All right, now we had to show off your Facebook page. Lots of great content up here. This is where you can see a lot of your guys' work too, right? So, but we're on the photos page. As you continue here, just look at some of this stuff. We wanted to show this off because you guys really have some dynamite looking stuff. And I'm looking at some of the finishes here, but look at these kitchens. Holy cow. The cabinetry, the countertops, and then some bathrooms. I mean, just unbelievable looking stuff. And available for you guys to, if you want to check the stuff out, look at it. It's all out there on their social media. Rock Solid Builders. And look at these unbelievable finished rooms, pantries, kitchens, fireplaces. Look at the countertops. This is unbelievable. Okay, guys. Yeah, we really have some unbelievable, great looking work here. Glad you guys showed this off a little before and afters so you can see what's going on here. What are some of the certifications and I guess business, you got to have insurance and all the other things, and you're working with permitting all the time too, I would assume with that. Tell me a little bit about the background of some of the licenses you guys have or some of the people that you hire, electrical, all that kinds of things.
Right. So it's the relationships for us that are important. We have really good electricians and plumbers who have their licensing for pulling those permits and doing that work to code and all those things. And I've done a few classes. We do a lot of bathrooms, so when it comes to our waterproofing systems we use Schluter products. I've gone through and done the Schluter courses and all that, so I can learn as much as I can about that product. And that's a lifetime warranty if it's installed correctly, so we want to make sure things like that are done correctly.
Oh, those are some of the keys. Yeah, if you're going to get something installed, you might as well get it installed professionally with some certified training that they made you go through. Because, and then that lifetime warranty, that's incredible. So that anytime they come back, there's a problem, you guys will make sure and take care of it. Well, there you go, everybody. Experts in our area right here, based out of St. Louis, Missouri, doing great work to help our community. If you need some construction done, get a hold of these guys. We're going to have them stick around for another half an hour. Stay tuned for a little bit more here, as we've got a lot more I want to pull from these guys. You can tell they do know what they're talking about. Stay tuned, everybody. This is the Your Little Castle Show.